A lot of times, we might go for quite a while, especially living in a very secure environment like the United States. We're not the persecuted church. We're not, like living in a closed country where there's no freedom of religion. You're gonna be arrested for expressing your faith or living out your calling. And so we go for quite a while, maybe without having to make a decision, really show courage. My belief is that we should be showing courage on a daily basis. We should be confronted with situations where we have to make hard decisions to overcome fear. And we don't. We just live in a time of unprecedented security, and those decisions don't cross our path very often, and it makes us complacent. As men, I think we should be pushing ourselves to take more risk. And the reason we do that is not so that we can show everybody that we're courageous, right? That's not the point. If you look at Gideon in the Bible, Gideon was not courageous. He wasn't showing a lot of courage at the beginning, that's for sure. He was constantly questioning God. He was always asking for signs. He wanted multiple signs before he went forward. And then even when he did go forward, he's like, okay, God, show me that I need to do this. I'm going to gather these men. We're going to go fight Midians, right? Even then, God was like, yes, you're going to go do that, but I don't want this to be misconstrued as something that's not me. This has to be me showing my might, and you're having courage by having faith and being obedient to me. And so I need you to thin out your troops a little bit. There needs to be a little bit, the odds need to be less in your favor in order for you to actually fulfill what I'm trying to do here. And he did that. He made Gideon give up quite a few of his troops and narrow it down to a very small group of men. And then when they did get the victory, it was all God. There's no way that they could have won without him. And that was where the courageous decision came in. And so I'm asking you today, look at your life. Are you taking enough risk for God's glory to be shown in what you're doing? The real courage comes in trusting him and being obedient and moving out in faith. It's not the actual action of the battle, right? Or the consequence of that decision, or what it shows people that you can do. It really does come back to what he can do through you, through your obedience, your faith, and moving forward in courage. So push yourself. If you're not feeling those decisions, that they're not there, guess what? You need to take a little more risk so that God's glory can be shown through you. And your courage can be shown as being faithful and obedient to what God's called you to do.